Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is calling when he first came home. Baby, God said for somebody, my Bible is just, I'm going to have to buy me a new one. God said for somebody that this is somebody that's trying to act like they don't really rock with you the way they do. But God said they was calling you as soon as they could call you. They went somewhere. Regardless if they went off of work, they went on a vacation, they went to the somebody was locked up. Oh, you was the first person this person called, baby. They called you immediately. And they try to act like you don't mean nothing. They trying to act like you ain't nobody. They trying to act like all that you talking about is nonsense and they not going to do this and they not going to do that. The scripture comes from Sirach 29:1. He that shows mercy will lend to his neighbor, and he that strengthens him with his hand keeps the commands. Lend to your neighbor in his time of need, and pay your neighbor again in due season. Confirm your word and keep faith to him. And at all seasons, you will find what you need. God says that whoever this is for, you are somebody that has always came through for this person. You always had this person back. You always were there. Like whatever it is that they needed, you tried and help with, you tried to help them. If you could help them. And now they are trying to act like, and I feel like now you are requiring something of them. And it may not be money. It may not be, but God said time, effort. And they acting like they can't give you time and effort after all the times that you dropped whatever it is that you were doing to help them. After all the times that you had their back. After all the times that you came through for them. No matter what it is that they were going through, you were always there, being a backbone, being a support system. You were always there for this person. God said now they trying to act like you ain't nobody and you not worth nothing to them. God said stand your ground. Stand your ground because they lying. They lying. They gonna fold. They are. And if they don't, they ain't hurting nobody but themselves. Because this is somebody that don't want to be away from you. This is somebody that don't want to be without you. This is somebody that can't take seeing you with somebody else. And they are having the audacity to act like whatever it is that you asking for, time and energy is not that much. They're acting like it's going to bother them. They're acting like it's going to hurt. They're acting like who does she think she is? Or who does he think he is to ask me to spend time with them? Who do they think they are to ask for this, that, and the third? God said that's okay. Let them carry on. They are hurting themselves more than they are hurting you. And what's going to bother them is when you move on to somebody else, if you haven't already. It's like they going to be, you know what I'm saying? They in the oven right now, but they going to be finished. They're going to be finished once that happens. And they can't blame nobody but themselves. They can't get mad at nobody but themselves. If they insist on not wanting to give you what you require, they cannot get upset when you get with somebody that will. And that's the message. God says somebody, they losing out. And, they may be saying to themselves, well, they just going to lose out on me. They just going to lose out on me. You have to think about it. You know what I'm saying? When you are the person in a relationship, friendship, whatever it is y'all got going on, when you are the person that's giving the most, it's not a situation where you're losing out on anything if you step away. Because you weren't receiving anything. Now, the person who was getting all of these things, they are the ones that are missing out. Because all of these things that they were receiving, they're not receiving no more. So it's not a situation where you missing out. On what? How you missing out when this person wasn't giving you nothing? I'm just being real. This is somebody that you were able to move on with ease. Because it wasn't a situation where this person was giving you anything. They weren't giving you anything to hold on to. They weren't giving you anything to where you were like, oh man, what I'm going to do about this and what I'm going to do about that. You don't have these problems. They do. It wasn't a situation where they was coming through for you. You was coming through for them. So it's not a situation where you sitting around, you know what I'm saying, and you stressed out and you worried and you like, oh no, I don't understand and I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Nah, you're not worried about them. You're not even worried about this person. That's the message, y'all. Yeah, this somebody you done moved on. You're not worried about them no more. It's not a situation where you missing out on something. You ain't lose out on no prize. What prize? What a gift at? What a prize at? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm seeing somebody that's holding on to everything. They was holding on to everything. They wasn't giving, like, if you, it would be different if this person had, like, they gave you their heart. But they didn't. They didn't give you their heart. They didn't give you affection. They didn't give you love. Y'all wasn't, you know what I'm saying, for somebody, y'all wasn't even intimate with each other. Y'all, like, I just feel like this was like y'all just had conversation every now and again. You don't have to have them specifically to talk to every now and again. Well, and was the conversation even that tasteful enough for you to be like, you know what, I feel I miss such and such. I want to talk to them. God said for somebody, y'all ain't even really talk about nothing. Y'all wasn't having no deep conversations. They wasn't expressing their, you know what I'm saying? It's like they didn't give you anything. What were they giving you? Nothing. When you needed help, they were nowhere to be found. Regardless of what kind of help it is, they were never able to be found. There was no, you know what I'm saying? For some of you, you couldn't even get in touch with them. So it's not a situation where you tossing and turning at night about not being around them. It's not a situation where you feel like you missed out. It's not missed out on what? And, you know, like I said, this is somebody that's going to try to act like, you know, you tripping. They trying to act like you tripping. They trying to act like you don't know what you talking about. They trying to act like, you know what I'm saying, you the one with the problem. They trying to act like it's you. You started everything and you did this, that, and the third. In reality, they trying to act like you missed out on something. And for some of you, this is what they telling people. They telling people that you missing out. They telling people that you lost the prize. You are the prize, not them. They wasn't like, this is some, they don't act like a prize. What prize? What were they doing to establish themselves as a prize? You know what I'm saying? And just having money is not a prize. You know what I'm saying? Especially, like, you know, in order for it to be a prize to someone, they have to have access to it. If they just got money and you, like, you think they do, assume, you know, you never seen it, it's not a situation where they are this big prize. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in a relationship and they ain't never took you out to eat. Y'all ain't never did this. Y'all ain't never did that. Y'all, I just feel like this is a situation where this person is trying to act like you missed out on something. And you like missed out on what? They trying to act like you sitting around missing and crying them about them and you worried and this, that, and the third. And it's like, for what? What reason do you have to be stressed about this person? What reason do you have to be worried? What are you missing out on? What is it? What are they talking about? And that's what it is. Like God is saying, even if it's a situation where this person have more money than you, due to the fact that you did more for them than what they did for you, you are more of a prize than they will ever be. You were the prize. You were even if it's a situation where they sitting down talking to somebody and they telling them all the things that you did, you sound better than what they talking about. You sound like the kind of person that people want to be in a relationship with. You're caring, you're attentive, you're always there when I'm here, always there when you call. Not always there when you call, always on time. Somebody you always come through for this person. You always had their back. You was always trying to make sure they was good. You was always trying to make sure they ate. You was always trying to make sure they was taken care of. You was always trying to make sure they was comfortable. You was always like, you poured out so much and they gave nothing. They are not the prize. You have nothing to miss. You have nothing to worry about. God said, like, this person is trying to act like you scared that you lost them. I feel like this is somebody that you're like, thank you. You will thank the person that took them away. They wasn't nothing but a headache, no way. Scared for what? What are you losing? Except like sleepless nights, wondering why they're not answering. You know what I'm saying? Staying up all night, wondering why they not doing this and why they not doing that. And they out with somebody. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Missed for what? Telling them what you got going on, what's worrying you, what's stressing you out, what's bothering you, and they acting like that's too much and they don't feel like talking no more because, oh no, the conversation is about you now. Miss them for what? It's really the other way around. Anyways, that's the message. And they the one that missed out. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.